Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I did make a little bit of a progress. You can see I need 2 wins to get to Plat tier 1, but the problem is that this is today I played like 10 duels, maybe 12 even, and it was so freaking frustrating. I'm just gonna show you the match history. Okay, here it is. So I played what's the number, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 freaking duels, and you can see here that I was going win lose win lose win win win, and then I needed just 1 win to get to Plat 1, lost again, then I won again, then again, and then I lost the freaking duel. And I haven't felt frustrated in a long time, but wow, I'm just gonna show you every single duel. You can see how which duels I have won, which duels I have lost. Yeah, this is the first duel. In this duel I was going second, and my hand is really good. By the way, I have been drawing call by like it's my freaking job, and I'm definitely not complaining because wow, call by is so freaking unfair. You'll see very shortly. Anyway, my opponent is playing Vanquished Soul K9. Yep, they go with Raisin, summon the Rock of the Vanquisher, summon the Mad Love, add the field spell. Yep, add the field spell effect, add another Raisin, because why the hell not? Yep, use Mad Love, reveal Diddy Crow and Holy Sue. Yep, summon Jiaolong, go for Ripper effect to add the a case for K9, use case of for K9, add the Jokul. Yep, Jokul summons Holy Sue, and yep, go for Valen. Yep, go for Naroi as well. Use Naroi to look at my hand. Crazy that this card actually exists. And they end on Jax, Valen, Rock, and Ripper. They use the Rock immediately. Use Void Apocalypse to send Rhino to send Stygian. Use Triple Tactics Talents to take control of Valen so I can book the Ripper. Now I can use Foolish Burial. Add the Buyo adds Mutiny. Use Mutiny to summon the Lucy. They tried to pop the Lucy with the Snow Devil, but nope, not gonna work. Yep, instead, they just scooped, and I haven't even used my tour guide, I haven't even used my call by, even though I should have probably the call by the Holy Sue, but yeah, I won this duel. This is the second duel. And in this duel I was going first. Yeah, I was going first. And my hand is crazy. Like, I cannot imagine a better hand than this. Maybe, no, not even Tour Guide would make this hand better, because Chaos Solar Queen is basically like Tour Guide. But even better because it doesn't use a normal summon. And every time I draw Polar Dance and Void Apocalypse, that's like so freaking disgusting, because I can just add Chaos Solar Queen with Alert Dance, then discard it with Void Apocalypse, send any Fiend, in this case I send Stygian, and then I can send the Void Apocalypse with Alert Dance to bring back the Chaos Solar Queen. So yeah, these two cards working in conjunction are just crazy. Yep, summoning Archfiend anyway. Go for Necromancer. Go for Close Heaven. Yep, normal summon Necromancer, bring back Archfiend. Archfiend effect, grab, the Launcher. Requiem. Requiem effect to summon, the Lacrima, send Engraver. Go for Sequence effect, probably to send, to add, to summon the Duke of Demise. Go for Saryuya, use Launcher. Yep, Archfiend and Necromancer. Archfiend, add another Archfiend. So Yuya is gonna summon that second Archfiend. This Archfiend is gonna add another launcher. The reason being is that my opponent had some interruption in their hand, and I was trying to play it as safe as possible. And that's why I was just adding launcher with Archfiend every time. And yeah, this Zelantis is safe, because I still have launcher, I still have Mutiny, also triple Tactics Talents and Call by the Grave. Yep, Zalia to just pop the triple Tactics Talents because I need space for 2 barriers. But you'll see that I actually made a little bit of a misplay, because I shouldn't have destroyed triple Tactics Talents, because when I send launcher I will have 2 spell and trap zones. But yeah, you'll see that with the deck that my opponent plays, it really didn't matter what I did. Yep, adding barrier, SP Little Knight, Necromancer again, bring back Archfiend, Archfiend again, grab Reaper. Yep, go for Dark, use Reaper, bring back Necromancer, Archfiend, and yeah. So this is the end board. Yep, adding a launcher for follow-up. And you'll see what my opponent is freaking playing. First of all, they start with Super Poly, which is crazy. They use off my Archfiend and Necromancer, meaning that they killed off my barriers. They use the Fortress, try to use the Eliku Talker, then they use Droplet on Eliku Talker and as Little Knight. I banish the Garura, and yeah, even if I had Infernity Break, this wouldn't have done nothing, because I cannot target them or destroy them by card effects. And yeah, just Ancient Cube Fusion, summon the Gear Giant. I couldn't even use my Zelantis, by the way. I think, yeah, cannot, yeah. Anyway, I just lost this duel. I think in this duel I was like, oh no, this is the third duel. In this duel I was going first, and my hand is freaking disgusting. Again, Void Apocalypse and Allure Dance can basically are basically so freaking broken, because you can just flip around with them. You can use Void Apocalypse first, then Allure Dance, or vice versa. That's so freaking broken. Anyway, yep, Tour Guide, Buyo, Cherbini send Rhino to send Stygian. Yep, I don't even have to use the Mutiny yet, because yeah, I have everything now. I use Stygian, and yeah, my opponent surrendered. Yep, so that was a quick victory, which is great. This was the 4th duel. Okay, in this duel I was going second, and my hand is it's okay. Drawing barrier kinda sucks. My opponent is playing Radiant Striker plus Runic, by the way. Yep. Yep, they go for Hugin, discard, yeah, the Fuvolos, add the Fountain. Yep. Yeah, I think that Fountain is at, yeah, it's at 1, and I don't really, that really doesn't make sense, because Hugin can just search Fountain, and that really makes no difference whatsoever. Yep, anyway, they go for Camellia, send Engage, use Kagari, add back the Kagari, use Engage, sorry. And by the way, look at this Royal Rare Engage, so freaking beautiful. They go for Hayate. I was like, okay, Shizuku. Okay, and they pass. They use Shizuku for linkage. They chain linkage in the end phase, send Shizuku, summon the 0. Yep. 0 effect to add another engage. Okay, so they have follow-up. So the cards we know in their hand is 1 engage and 1 ray. Yeah, and I also draw Allure Dance, which is crazy. Yep, use Apocalypse, send Rhino. Rhino is gonna send Buyo. Add Mutiny. Yep, use Allure Dance, add the Chaos Allure Queen, use Chaos Allure Queen, summon herself. Yep, and they chain Widow Anchor to Chaos Allure Queen. I was like, okay. I use Mutiny, go for Lucy. Yep, Lucy effect. Target the fountain. Maybe I should have targeted the face down, but yeah, because it was call by. That was a misplay on my part. But I really didn't know it was call by. Yeah. And this call by is actually very crucial because they banished my Eris and now I cannot really get to Artfiend since I have shuffled it back with Mutiny. So I don't really have any follow-up. Yep, they tried to pop the Lucy, but nope. They used the Destruction, summon the Jerry or Gary, I don't know. Add back the Fountain. Go for SP Little Knight. They banish my Lucy, which is super rough. Because now I don't have a way to replenish my Mutiny. Yep, they go for 0, then Fountain, engage, add the Widow Anchor, draw into another freaking engage, add the Lemnist Gate, then the Slumber, yep. They use the Fountain, draw 3. Yeah, this... wow, this is actually crazy. They go for Destruction, yep. Yeah, first of all they use the Lemnist Gate, okay, to shuffle back their resources. Ooh, to bounce back the Fountain, that's actually kind of genius, I guess. Okay, anyway, they use Destruction, pop my Apocalypse, and even if I draw like Tour Guide, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I do draw Tour Guide, by the way, but yeah, they have Widow Anchor, and what can I do? Even if I use Mutiny, I don't have Fiends in my graveyard. You can see I just have one Fiend, and yeah, I just scoop. This is the 5th duel. In this duel I was going first and my hand is freaking disgusting. Like, look at this hand. This is probably the best possible hand I could have drawn. Because, yeah, and also my opponent just surrendered. Like, yeah. That was a quick win. This is the 6th duel. In this duel I was going second. And my hand is really good. Again, if you draw Void Apocalypse and Allure Dance, you can do a lot of things. Yeah, they actually pass, by the way, and they just drop Maxi. No, call by. Call by is gonna negate that. Yep. And my hand is freaking gas. And also they just left the field like completely empty using Chaos Allure Queen. They ashed the Chaos Allure Queen. I was like, okay, that doesn't matter. I do have the Allure Dance, so I can add the Chaos, yeah, the Allure Queen level 7, so I can bring it back with Allure Dance. But I was hit by a Droll and Lockbird, and yeah, yep, using Apocalypse and Lacrima because I do have Engraver in my hand, in my graveyard. And my opponent scoops. Like, okay, that's good. This is the 7th duel. And in this duel I was going first. And my hand is, again, it's really strong. Lacrima doesn't really... it's not a brick in this case because, yeah, Allure Queen, Chaos Allure Queen can just discard her. Yep, summon the Allure Queen level 7, go for Dracosack. Use Dracosack to summon 2 level 3 tokens. Go for Cherubini. Use Cherubini, send Rhino to just basic place, and Stygian, go for Tour Guide, summon Buyo. Yep, Buyo effect, add Mutiny. Yep, and yeah, my opponent surrender, and yeah. That's smart from them because they have so many extension. So much extension, yep. And in this case, I was one win away from Plat 1. you'll see the duel. I was going second, yeah, and my hand is freaking crazy. Like I have Chaos Lord Queen, Stygian, Apocalypse, everything. They start with Radiance Typhoon stuff, okay, Swan, Eldam, yep. Go for the Darling 2. Yep, add the MST, use the Chant, yep. Activate the Trap, yep, use MST, Megala as well, yep. Yeah, this deck is, I don't know if it's meta in TCG, but this is like borderline crazy. They also, like, how many MSTs do you play? Like, this is the second MST. Do they play 3 MST? Probably, because this is the MST deck, right? Anyway, they ended on the Doom Eagle, Megala. They ended on the Trap. Yep, it's gonna draw 1. They used the Chant to add the Swan, Megala to summon the Crosea, yep, and MST. Okay, I activate the Void Apocalypse. They immediately pop it with Mystical Space Typhoon, and I was like, okay, anyway, I can use the, yeah, and I use Triple Tactics Talents to take control of Varun, because this is a monster engage, and that would have negated my Rhino. I used the Doom Eagle on Rhino, by the way, which is crazy. And yeah, I was hit by Droll and Lockbird again. Yep, using Chaos Lord Queen, yep. Go for Dracossack effect. To summon 2 level 3 tokens. Go for Cherbini effects, and Rhino. I did use the Rhino. And they used the freaking Sheena, Twin Tempest. Like, what the hell is freaking this card? Like, this card is disgusting. Anyway, I do have Lucy to pop the Sheena. Like, when this freaking card come out, like, it can bounce all face-up monsters on the field or all spell and traps. Like, no, this is disgusting. They go for, yeah, the Phonix. I use Lucy to pop the Phonix, but they all have the second Sheena. Like, it really doesn't matter. And yeah, my opponent has freaking 20 cards in their hand, and at this time I was freaking frustrated. Yeah, because just one win away, I was just 1 win away from Plat 1. And also in this duel I was like, okay, it's okay, I need 2 wins to get to Plat 1, let's go. And I was going second, and my hand is, again, it's really good, but when I don't draw Imperm, it really doesn't matter, because yeah, you'll see just how disgusting this deck will be. Like, you can see it's Orchest right now, but they're going for Close Heaven. Yep, Close Heaven to Requiem, Lacrima, yep, Engraver. They use the Galatea Eye. Yep, go for sequence effects. Go for Lacrimosa. Yep, use the effect. Add back the Engraver, which is kinda odd, because you could have just special summoned it, but they probably wanted to get Lori out of the deck, which is understandable. Yep, Lori. Summon the World Crown. Yep, Engraver. Shuffle the Luri. Go for Wave-High King Caesar. So this is the 2 interruptions. Masquerena. They also play the Habakiri, aka Mitsurugi. Yep, they use the Ritual to summon the Habakiri from their hand. Yep, trailing 1, trailing 2. Like, nah, how is this freaking legal? Like, Wave High King Caesar should be banned in my opinion. Habakiri should be banned. And I know that TCG banned the Close Heaven, but I would really like to see Requiem banned. Like, this is disgusting. Okay, they also summon the Marakumo, which is another interruption. They also add the Purification. They go for Zombie Vampire. And luckily I did get... Oh no, this is the wrong duel. Luckily I did... they did hit my Mutiny, so I can use Mutiny, send the Rhino. So I can basically re-add it back to my hand. Yep, they go for Orcus Please Nows. Yep, summon the Orcus Nightmare, Galatea. So now you can see. So 2 interruptions from Wave High, King Caesar, Enling Girsu, IP Masquerena, 2 freaking Omni Negates, and also Futsu. Yeah, like not any deck would not beat this deck, would not beat this board. Like, this is disgusting. I do try, and I use Apocalypse and Rhino, yep, Stygian, use Door Guide, but yeah, it gets negated. They use Purification, negate the Triple Tactics talents. Yep, using Futsu, Mirror. Like, nah, this is like 10 freaking interruptions. Yep, using Stygian. They actually allow Artfin to use its effect. Like, okay, I had the Reaper. They use the Kusanagi, yep. They go for SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight to snipe, and like, how are they freaking this lucky to snipe freaking Launcher? And yeah, of course, Endling Gears, who can just snatch steal my freaking Archfiend. I tried to use the the Reaper, yeah. And yeah, I just scoop, and in this case I was like, okay, I need a breather, and I need to take some rest. And you can see that this duel was at 1 PM. I played 3 more duels later at 3 PM. And now you'll see these duels. In this duel I was going first, and my hand is freaking crazy. Maybe I didn't have a starter, that's one problem, but Triple Tactics Talents is so freaking good. You have discard Archfiend, send Necromancer, and I can just use Launcher to summon Archfiend Necromancer. And since my opponent did have a glow here, the red light, so meaning they have a interruption, I was like playing so freaking safe, at least as safe as I can. And you can see that I was just adding launchers because I was scared that my opponent would have the Nibiru. Yep, your Requiem, Lacrima Send Engraver. Yep, Sequence Fusion Summon. Yep, go for, yeah, Dooku Demise. Use Launcher, bring back Archfiend Necromancer. This Archfiend grabs another Launcher. Yep. Go for Saryuya, yeah. Just so I can just get Archfiend off the board to bring it back again. Yep. Add the second Necromancer. Yep, go for Close Heaven again. I'll bring back Archfiend again, yep. Use Archfiend, grab Barrier. Yep, go for Zelantis. Zelantis effect, just reset the whole freaking board again. Yep, Zelantis, Close Heaven, Archfiend, and double Necromancers. Yeah, I do use Archfiend just to grab the third Archfiend, because why the hell not? Yep, go for Dark, use Necromancer, bring back Archfiend, no effect, because I have all of my spell and traps clogged up. Yep, Engraver, go for SP Little Knight, yep, use Launcher, yep, bring back 2 Necromancers, yep, and yeah, my opponent freaking surrendered finally. Yep, so this was a easy win. This is the 11th duel. In this duel I was also going first, and my hand is freaking crazy. Except from Mutiny. Mutiny does need setup. Yep, go for Buyo, Jarbini. Yep, Jarbini effect, send Rhino, send Stygian, and now I can just freely banish Stygian, summon Archfiend. Yep, Archfiend effect. They use the Dominus Purge, which I was like, okay, that's completely fine, and that really doesn't matter because I have Mutiny and Launcher. So now in this case I'm going for sequence to summon the Aeroliter, so I can, I think, summon the Aeroliter, yeah, to send Necromancer, so I can basically use Launcher fully. Yep, use Launcher, bring back Necromancer and Archfiend. Archfiend effect, grab another Launcher. Yep, go for Saryuya, use Necromancer, bring back Archfiend, Archfiend effect, grab another Archfiend, Saryuya effect, summon the second Archfiend. Yep, use Archfiend, grab Barrier, go for Zelantis. Yep, and just reset all the Infernities. Use both Archfiends because this is a little bit of a BM, but it's okay. Yep, go for Duke now, so I can normal summon Necromancer again. Yep, Necromancer. Go for Dark. Necromancer effect, bring back Archfiend. Archfiend effect, grab the second barrier. Go for Echo Talker. Yep, use Launcher. Bring back two Necromancers, here and here. Yep, Necromancer 1, bring back Archfiend. Grab Reaper. Go for Close Heaven. Go for SP Little Knight, and yeah, use Reaper. Bring back Necromancer for the millionth time. Yep, Archfiend again. Archfiend just grab Launcher for follow-up. Okay. And my opponent starts with, yeah, again, it starts with Super Poly. And they also play the Trip Fusion. Yep, they go for into the battle phase. I just pop it with Zelantis. They tried to use the Man with the Mark. I negated with Infernity Permanence. Yep, Typhon. And I was like, okay, I still do have a lot of resources. I have Reaper and Launcher plus double barrier. Yep, I set the Apocalypse. Yep, use Engraver. Go for Requiem, and my plan was go to the battle phase and pop everything. But my opponent has Solemn Strike, like, who freaking plays Solemn Strike? And I made a misplay with Requiem. It's okay. Use Reaper, bring back Necromancer, use Engraver, send the Typhon, and yeah, my opponent surrendered. And for the second time today, I was one win away from Plat 1, and you'll see how freaking disgusting this deck was. Like, I don't understand how Konami is keeping these decks legal, but okay. Of course, I'm going second, and my hand is freaking crazy. Imperm, Callby, Allure Dance, and Apocalypse again, and Launcher. So I basically have everything. They start with Kashtira Fenrir. I negated with Imperm because I was thinking that it was Kashtira, but nope, it's freaking Tearlament with Grass. Yeah. And yeah, that Grass looks greener, just mills 25 cards or something. Yep, summon Kitkalos, add Celiac, Kitkalos, chain the Bridge of Salvation. Yeah, just go like plus 20 million. Like, look at how many cards do they have, like, this is not fair. Okay, Imseti as well. Yep, Imseti is also gonna add the King Sarcophagus and draw a card in the process. Like, this is disgusting. And Lacrima as well. Yep, the Strudo mill as well. And yeah, I think you have seen the trap. How is this legal? How is this legal? If this card wasn't milled in the graveyard, and if this card was banned, actually this would have been a very good tool. Yeah. They do mill a lot of cards, and they mill me Ares and Rhino. So you can see that I did have a chance, but that freaking trap is gonna destroy my chances of winning. You see, I have 6 cards drawing into the 7th card. Yeah, why are you using SP Little Knight on Buyo? It already did its job. It added me the mutiny. Like, okay. Yep, Engraver. Yep, they go for Pilgrim Reaper instead of Wave High, which is okay. They mill the Lacrima, which is okay. They go for Curious, and yep, the Curious is gonna send the freaking, yep, the transaction rollback. Like, I don't understand how is this card also legal. Like, I know that transaction rollback isn't degenerate now, but it definitely will be in the future. Anyway, they go for Baron as well. Yep, they use the Shuffler. Yep. They go for Requiem now, like, nah, this is crazy. SP Little Knight. Man, yeah. Rule Kalos, Baron the Floor, Unchained Abomination, SP Little Knight, and Transaction Rollback. Yeah, like, how, I mean, I can play around these negates, but yeah, Transaction Rollback, targeting the Ghostmate's Girl, yeah, I can do nothing now. And yeah, I think that I scoop very shortly, because I don't really have a way to survive. Yeah, they also use Baron, I chain Callby, they also have Crime, so they have 3 freaking Omni Negates, which is disgusting, and I just surrender, and I was like, get me the fuck out of here. So yeah, a little bit frustrated, but I did make a little bit of a progress, and hopefully tomorrow I don't play against those freaking toxic decks. But yeah, that's it gonna be for this video. Thank you so much for watching, see you tomorrow, and goodbye.